All right, let's bring in our next guest, Auspice Home Care, Tish Davis. How are you doing?
Thanks for having me.
What's happening? I should mention another sponsor of the Buzz.
Yes.
Thank you very much. How's things going?
Things are going great. Yeah.
Tell people what Auspice Home Care does.
Okay, Auspice Home Care and Transportation. We are a non-medical in-home care company. So we hire caregivers and we send them out to your home, wherever you call home. So it could be a residential home, assisted living, independent living. If you're at the hospital and you need a sitter, we can come out and do those type of things. And some of the services that we offer.
Wait a minute, if you're at the hospital and you need a sitter, like you would need someone to hang out with you?
You may be a fall risk, or you may be lonely and your family's out of town. So we can send caregivers to just sit with you and get you whatever you need. If you need them to go get a nurse for you or just read a newspaper to you.
How do you pick these people? You seem like you'd be good hanger-outer.
Yeah. Well, that would be like the fun job, being the sitter that you just sit. All you do is sitting next to the bed, making sure they're not going to fall, helping them to the bathroom, reading the newspaper. Pretty much, it's just one of the services that we offer. So any employee that works for our company gets that lucky shift.
That's kind of cool because sometimes people just get lonely.
Yes, they do.
Right?
I just want someone to read a newspaper.
And having someone there might make them feel a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because sometimes the sickness and the not feeling so good maybe isn't medical.
Yes.
Right?
And maybe their families have to work during the day and they can't be there. They can be there at night, but they can't be there during the daytime. So a caregiver can just keep them company till their family comes back.
Awesome. Now, you have some things that you brought that you want to talk about.
Yeah, I have a couple things to talk to you guys about today. So on March 21st, there is going to be an Alzheimer's Awareness Walk Run. It benefits the Alzheimer's Foundation of Central California. The Alzheimer's Foundation of Central California is a local nonprofit one-woman show. Maria Spagnola is the executive director, a wonderful, wonderful woman. She goes out and she helps families. Anytime you call her, she answers her phone. So she's pretty much on call 24/7. She'll go out to your home, help you with anything Alzheimer's related, help you with, she does different support groups from Merced down to the Tulare area. Just wonderful woman. And so we're big supporters of the Alzheimer's Foundation of Central California. And the first event of the year that she's doing is this walk. And so it's going to be on Saturday, March 21st at Woodward Park. It's going to be, there's also going to be a craft fair. So there's going to be the walk, then there's going to be a craft fair and barbecue. So and it's
sounds fun.
Open to anyone.
There's any cost?
It is $25.
$25 just to be in the walk.
You would be in the walk, you would get a T-shirt, and you would get your lunch.
That's fun, right?
Yeah, and then there's going to be different vendors. So Auspice Home Care will have a booth out there. Different, other home care providers, assisted livings will be out there giving out free goodies and information.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, what else? You had another thing you wanted to talk about.
Okay, so Auspice, we're really big community supporters and also education buffs. So starting next week, every Wednesday in our office, we are going to be doing in-office trainings for anyone. It's open to the public.
Training for what?
For every month, it's going to be a different topic. So this month, it's going to be normal aging versus Alzheimer's. So you can come out, you can find out, really what normal aging is and what Alzheimer's disease is. So, you may be worried you're
like
forgetting.
normal aging, it's okay to be a little forgetful.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, you don't think you're getting dementia if you're forgetting your keys or if you're.
When does that set in?
Hey, I'm already forgetting.
I know. We have multiple conversations of the same conversation at home all the time. So
maybe you should come to our clock. It's we're gonna have them. They're gonna be in Wednesdays this month from 3 to 5 at our office, and we're gonna discuss normal aging versus Alzheimer's dementia. Then we're also gonna have another portion of it. It's a great tool that we do out in the community. It's called the Virtual Dementia Tour.
Virtual dementia.
And it's a tour.
Is it showing people what it's like to have dementia?
Kind of.
What do you do for that?
So it is created by Second Wind Dreams, and we're one of the people that do it here in California. So what it entails is you're going to be walking in the shoes of someone with Alzheimer's for about 10 minutes. So we have you put on foot inserts. We have you wear gloves, goggles.
Foot inserts, like your shoes don't fit?
In your shoes, yeah. And so they're really uncomfortable. You're wearing
like you get your right shoe on your left foot?
And like the desk pads that you have underneath your desk and those little pokey things. So we have you flip it over, and so the pokey things are on the bottom of your foot.
And what is that?
It
represent?
represents like neuropathy, arthritis, bunions, corns, any type of like foot ailment. And then the gloves are going to be just different. Also neuropathy, goggles.
Like oven mitts?
Yeah, they're actually like garden gloves. So it's and you wear the goggles that kind of stimulate blindness, macular degeneration, depth perception, and then the you have headphones you put on, so it's background noise. So you're going to hear things like doors slamming, people talking. It's really muffled to kind of stimulate deafness as well. And so
do you do all of those at once on somebody?
You put that all on, and then we put you
10
in a
minutes
room.
must seem like forever.
But I didn't tell you the great part.
What?
You have to do tasks. So we put you in a room, and it's kind of a dimly lit room.
Like go to the bathroom? Or?
We have you set a table. We have you sort laundry. We have you write a letter. Different things like that with the background noise going on with your hands and feet.
All of a sudden you start to notice how frustrating it can be.
And we have family members, caregivers, people out in the community just coming out. They have a newfound, I guess not respect for someone with Alzheimer's. People come out crying. People coming out saying, "Oh my gosh, I need to give my client more patience." And it's a great, great tool. So anyone
opens
is welcome.
up their eyes a little
Yes,
bit, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
That's actually brilliant.
Yeah.
If people need to get a hold of you, you have a website, you have the Facebook, you have all that.
Yes.
What's best?
I would say probably the phone number, our office number, because we're on call 24/7. So that would be a great number to call if they want to RSVP for the education forums, if they want us to just come out and talk to them about in-home care, what the community resources are out there, because there's, in-home care sadly isn't paid by insurance right now. So, we try to make it as cost effective as possible, but there are other resources out there that can help subsidize that. So,
what's the reason someone should call you?
Just if they have a family member that they're worried about, they're not able to see them as often as they want. Maybe mom's forgetting to take her medications, and daughter's still working, doesn't have time to go and make sure she can go out there. One thing that we go out and do no hourly minimum, so we can go out and just do a medication check.
Just a real quick hit and run.
Real quick hit and run. We don't have any minimum, so 1 hour. It could be a 30-minute pop-in visit. We can even call them on the phone to see if they took their medication. We try to make it as simple for the families. And then just someone, a family member, maybe they notice their dad is trying to take care of their mom, but they're noticing dad's slowing down too. So just to protect dad from getting injured and maybe ending up at the hospital, they look for those things. Sometimes it's the family member that calls, and it's the wife that the husband has Alzheimer's, and she's just like, I can't do this anymore, I need a break, and we just want to protect caregivers from the burnout as well.
So it's not always for the person with the Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
sometimes it's for the person that's caring for the person.
Yes, they just need to get away, they need to get their hair done, they need to take care of themselves.
It's understandable,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Tish, always
Thank you
good
so
to see
much.
you. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
For sponsoring the Buzz. I
No problem.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on the Buzz. Stick around.
This segment is brought to you by Auspice Home Care Solutions. For senior and elder in-home care, transportation services, or geriatric care management, contact Auspice Home Care Solutions.